Well, good morning and welcome to Coffee with Ken. I'm Ken Biberaj. Thanks for tuning in. Coffee with Ken, 100th episode. We're a thought leadership series at the nexus of business, politics, and parenting, apparently. Here we are. Today, we're very excited. We're in person, filming Coffee with Ken podcast style, with a big thanks to Rational 360, Joe Lockhart, Sam Myers, Ben, Lindsay, the whole entire team here, public affairs, bipartisan, digital strategy firm here in Washington, D.C., and also the venue for the 100th episode of Coffee with Ken and the first interview with Hudson and Grant Biberaj, authors of the acclaimed book, No More Minutes. Gentlemen, welcome. How are you doing today?
Good.
Yes, you're doing good.
Yes.
Excellent. So you wrote a book. What does it feel like to write a book?
Good to be famous.
Good to be famous. Remind me, when did we start working on this book?
3 years ago.
Yeah? And what was that process like? What did we do over 3 years to write this?
We wrote and wrote and wrote until it was good.
Okay, fascinating. Now, what was the book about?
It was about me and my brother trying to get more minutes. Mostly me.
More minutes for what?
Trying not to go to bed.
So what happened? So like every night you guys would come up with weird things to say to get more time before bed?
Yep.
And which things did you try? What kind of things would you work on that you would say?
Grant tried to say, why do you call a door? Or random questions. Like, Clockmaster?
Oh yeah, asking to play games and different things like that? Were they some of like the regular things? Were you guys trying to say like I have to go to the bathroom or I need food?
And he said no to all of it.
All of it, right? Was Dad...
Except, I love you.
Hold on, get back to the saying no part. You said I said no all the time? Does that make me a mean dad or a nice dad?
Nice. You were a mean dad.
Oh, okay. So let's take it back real quick. So it was the pandemic. Dad was working on Coffee with Ken, but then we also spent some time working on this book, right?
Yep.
And how many drafts did we have to do? Like how many times were we sitting there writing out ideas and stuff like that?
5 hours a day.
5 hours a day. That seems a little crazy. So tell me more. Like, what did we work on to make it happen?
So we just wrote and we came up with ideas and we wrote the best ideas we could think.
Some of them we couldn't fit in the book, like, can you play some music for us or something?
Oh, okay. So maybe that's for like part 2? Maybe if there's another book in the future?
Yeah.
Yes.
Interesting. So when we were doing this, were we trying to, just publish it for ourselves, or did we work? People could buy this now, right?
Yes.
So how did you do that? Where can you buy it?
You can buy it on Archway or Amazon.
Oh wow! So that's like the real deal, right?
Mm-hmm.
Now, what did your mom say? Did she say that we wanted to do it and like print it at home, or
Yeah,
was she
just like keep it, but then we were like, we're gonna publish it, and then she was like,
Oh my God.
what?
That's really cool. Oh my God. Okay. Were you surprised when you saw it on Amazon, Grant?
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now, do you have a lot of authors in your family? I mean,
Yes, we have our grandpa is a
And
writer.
our aunt and my mom.
wow. Not your dad? No.
No.
What do I do?
You help us.
Oh, okay. Do I just drink coffee?
Yeah.
Yes.
I just drink too much coffee, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You do it like 100 times a day.
Well, this is the 100th episode, so that makes perfect sense. Okay, so let me get this straight. So you have some authors in your family.
Yep.
You actually got this published. Who's the publisher?
Me.
You're the author.
Oh yeah, Archway
Archway, okay. And this book, you could buy it on Amazon.
or Archway.
Interesting. Okay. Now, is this something that you want to write more books on? Like, are you want to write more or less?
We want to write more. Our next book is called Lucy on the Goosey.
No, loose on the goose. Goose on the loose. Oh, yeah.
Oh,
A
really? Wait,
bunch of ideas.
And who's Lucy?
Our baby sister who we dedicated this book to.
And we dedicated it.
Oh, read that. What does it say?
I'll read it.
No, great.
To our baby sister Lucy, there are always a few minutes before bedtime. You just have to find the right way to ask for them.
Oh my God, that's pretty cool. And then when you get through the book, at the very end, do you end up getting more minutes or do you just have to go to bed?
We end up getting 5 more minutes.
Yep.
How?
Cause
By
Let's hear it, Grant. Why? How do you get more minutes? I'm talking to the mic.
Because Hudson asked, "I love you, Dad."
Okay. And then what happens?
He said, 5 more minutes.
So Dad falls for it and gives you more time, huh?
Yes.
Okay. And then what happens at the very end? Because Dad must be tired trying to put you to bed every single night. And you guys...
In the morning, we jump on to him and wake him up.
And what?
And you're like, 5 more minutes. And we're like, no more minutes. Time to wake up.
So you say no more minutes back to Dad.
Yes.
Oh, that's like full circle, right? That's
It's the circle of
life.
okay, interesting. So let me ask you, Grant. You love getting feedback, right? Like, have you heard from a lot of friends that have read the book? Have you seen pictures and videos?
Yeah.
What kind of reaction have you been getting on the book? And talking to the mic.
good reactions
Good.
from people all over the world.
Grant, what about you? Have you seen any pictures and what are people saying about the book?
I love it. I love it.
What
People
are you doing?
say that.
Oh, okay.
And they read
Yeah.
all day long.
And have they?
And they memorize it.
People have memorizing it.
And our friend Carter asked to make a board game out of it.
How would you make a board game out of it?
We don't know, but we're starting to think of
I
ideas.
think I know. You break the book
Mhm.
and then get the pieces and then build the board game.
Interesting. And then you like try to go forward and backwards. That's the next thing. You're gonna make a
Yeah.
board game.
And if
Yeah.
it says no more minutes, you have to go all the way back to the start.
Oh no. Interesting. Okay. Now, do you have any advice to people? Like, if other kids want to write books, like what to say to them? Like, what advice? Like, is it easy to write a book? Hard? What?
It's pretty hard because the publisher could decline your book.
Oh, interesting. Okay.
It's a nightmare.
It's a nightmare. It's very difficult. And then what happens? Is it the same if somebody buys it on Amazon or Archway? Have you learned about the business of books?
A little bit.
Yeah. What did you learn?
That if you sell it on Amazon, they give you less money.
What? Really?
They're so mean.
Oh, that's hard for a young author like you guys. That's tough. Okay. And then
Amazon.
tough Amazon. Okay. Now look, you might make some money selling books, right?
Yeah.
Yep.
So-
We sold 60 books.
At a book party, right?
Yep.
That's amazing. So if you make some money, what are you gonna do with it? How are you gonna?
We're gonna put some in charity.
Yep.
Some in saving and some in spending.
Oh, interesting.
I'm hoping for selling.
You're hoping for selling. Okay. And then tell me, when you're thinking about charity, that's a really good thing to think about, right? So what kind of charities would you give some money to?
Animals
Okay.
Around the
around the
world.
world.
Animals around the world. Okay.
I do A Advantage for kids.
Yeah. What's that?
They stuff backpacks for homeless kids.
Oh wow, that's a really good cause. And Granty, what kind of animals are you looking to?
Like ones around the world, like not just on land or
Okay.
in the sky, just like underwater too, and like
Yeah.
all different species.
Okay. To what? To help protect them?
Yes.
Interesting. And then what are you gonna spend money on?
We would spend it on toys.
What kind of toys? What are you guys into these days? Like when you have a, what is that? Talking to the mic so people can hear.
Pokemon, gotta catch 'em all.
You gotta catch them all, Pokemon. Okay, what else?
We would also
Toys.
Yeah.
Toys.
Mostly
Okay.
Pokemon.
Talking to the mic.
Pokemon.
Pokemon stuffies. What about like Minecraft or
Oh
sports stuff?
yes.
Change
my mind.
Mario
Minecraft.
stuffies that are
Mario
mushrooms because I like mushrooms.
Okay. That's amazing. What grade are you going into now?
He's going in first. And
No.
I'm going into
I
biscuit.
am going into second.
Well, we can't hear you because you're not talking into the mic.
I'm saying the second grade.
Second grade. What about you, Hudson?
5th grade.
5th grade. And what kind of sports? So we're about to be in the fall. What are you gonna play?
Football,
Yeah. What- I don't know.
soccer, and I retired from swim.
Oh, that's
we
sad.
retired from fencing, but I'm going back.
Oh, you're gonna make a comeback
Yes.
in the 7-year-old
Destroy
fencing
all
leagues.
the people in fencing.
It's pretty incredible.
Ching, ching, ching.
So you retired and you're coming back. That's just a fascinating thing. So do you have more plans for more book parties? Are you going to be going out and trying to sell more books?
Pause. I'm going into soccer.
You just say pause?
Yes.
You can't pause me. I'm like asking the questions. You can't pause. I mean, this is unbelievable. Okay.
Pause.
All right, so you're going into that. All right. And then you want to do more book parties? Is it fun to like sign autographs and stuff? Have you signed autographs?
Yes, we have.
On the
All 60 books.
Wow. So let's finish up real quick. So tell us a little bit more about like what kind of feedback, what have people been saying about the book when they read it?
When they read it, they say, I memorized the whole thing. We can't stop reading it. I can't wait to read it.
We can't even memorize it.
You can't even memorize your own book? You wrote it.
Awesome.
Because I don't read it.
Yeah. You read it to your sister?
No.
Why not?
I don't like to.
Why? Do you
I
get
don't
shy?
like reading.
You don't like reading?
Nope.
Reading's fun.
So what books are you reading these days?
Chapter books.
Oh yeah, what kind? You're not reading anything. You know your mother's gonna watch this, so
Oh, okay.
yeah, you should pay attention. Your mom's watching you.
I'm
Dog
done
Man.
with Dogman. I'm done. I am done.
Why?
Done.
He retired
finished
from that
Dogman.
too.
You retire from a lot of stuff. You're only 7 years old. Kind
The
of.
100th retired.
Wow. Okay. Okay.
Yes.
You know this is gonna be your first time on YouTube. You guys ever watch YouTube?
Yes.
Yeah. Don't worry.
Thought you-
Banned from it.
I thought you weren't allowed.
We watch it every
Too bad.
Yeah.
day.
So when people are on YouTube, what do you tell people to do?
Wait.
Like when we tell people to watch Coffee with Ken.
Yeah.
What do you want to tell them to do?
We want to tell them how to get more minutes before bed.
Oh yeah. So that's why. Are you gonna record the book and make it like an audio book one day?
Yep.
Yeah, we're gonna put
Just
it on audio
right now.
and
And like a TV show or something?
turn into a board game and a
Yep.
movie.
Oh my
One
god.
day.
And
One
amusement
day.
park.
Interesting. Okay, well, you're going back to school in a couple weeks. Are you excited to talk to your friends about what it was like writing a book over the summer?
I'm not looking forward to going
I'm
to
looking-
school. I
no.
like
Why?
summer break.
I'm not looking for
Oh,
it.
okay.
I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna tell all my friends, even yours.
Yeah. Okay. So Grant, if people want to watch, if they want to watch this, Grant, where can they watch this? If people want to watch this again, where can you watch Coffee with Ken?
YouTube, TikTok.
I don't know about TikTok, but what else?
TikTok. Amazon.
Yeah.
And
Archway.
Okay. So you want to hold up the book and maybe let everybody know one more time, like, where can they get this?
What's my book?
So talking to the mic and let everybody know, where can they get No More Minutes?
Archway and Amazon.
Oh.
And Amazon.
Yeah. Well, listen, I got to tell you, we've interviewed, governors and, CEOs and big
friend with the
executives.
Or the CEO of No More Minutes.
And now we have you two on this 100th
We're
episode.
CEOs and governors at
You-
the same time.
You guys,
We're the
Dad,
governor
now
of our
we
house.
won't watch anything like bloody stuff on YouTube anymore.
why are you talking about that?
Now I'm gonna watch myself.
Oh, you're just going to watch yourself on YouTube?
Yes.
Yeah, that's
Oh,
more.
wow.
That's more
Yeah,
entertaining.
funny.
Pull out real quick. Show me your favorite pages of the book, and then I'm going to let you guys go.
This is one of my favorite pages.
Okay. Oh, that's a good one.
Oh, yeah, I
What
love
did it tell us?
That's
Read it
Coco
to us.
Monster.
Dad,
And-
can we play a game? No more games. Time for bed.
Uh,
Can we play Croco Monster?
no
No more
fun.
Croco Monster. Time for bed.
Okay, that was a good one.
Next one. Yes.
And which one, Grant, do you like? Oh,
Call a toy a toy.
And I like this one. Can you tell us a story? No more stories. Time for bed. I'm hungry. Can we have a snack? No more snacks. Time for bed. Actually, can we have an apple? No more apples. Time for bed.
well, you guys really tried everything every single night. Now you know why Dad drinks so much coffee, right? I mean, if you guys would go to sleep.
And then this one.
Oh,
Dad, can we go downstairs? 5 more minutes. No more minutes.
Oh,
Time
hold
to
that
wake
up. Let me see that one. That's incredible. Yes, that is Dad. There's Mom. There's baby Lucy.
Here's the
That's it.
monster part. There is a kraken, a monster, and Bigfoot.
Amazing. Well, listen, I want to thank you guys for coming on. I know this was a big ask, and you've been very busy on your book tour, and you've been out signing autographs and doing stuff, but I'm so proud of you, and I'm so grateful that you came on,
Thank you.
and I'm so grateful to Rational 360 and everyone for tuning in.
Thank
And
you
you
for
know-
sponsoring us.
Thank you for sponsoring us. And you know why No More Minutes is so important?
Why?
Because if you guys went to bed on time every night, Dad wouldn't need so much coffee. And then if I didn't need
Yeah.
coffee, it wouldn't be
Coffee with Ken.
Coffee with Ken.
Yay.
You get it? You see that
It'd be
connection?
no coffee
So it's
with
all
Ken.
because of you guys. So thank you for
You're
making it a
welcome.
reality. Guys, thank you for everyone tuning in. You can watch us on coffeewithken.com. We're on iHeartRadio, Spotify, and YouTube as well. In the meantime, try to get some rest.